And now for News Talk, Dr. Frank Mondi's in studio to answer your questions about your pets and their health. So get those calls ready. But before we do that, it's a little bit of a sad day for me here because this is Dr. Mondi's final appearance on News Talk. He's retiring from broadcast TV. So we will take calls in a minute. But first, there's something I want to do. You've got a couple of well-wishers, and I wanted to give them a minute or two and let those folks say hi. Take a look.
All right, so my houseplants have really never looked better. They're just amazing. What? Oh, Doctor, veterinarian, that's right. Dr. Mondi, that's right. I want to thank you. Thank you so much because when I was on the noon show, one of my first tasks was actually doing News Talk. I was very, very nervous. You were a pro and you helped guide me through News Talk, taking all those phone calls. Congratulations on your retirement.
Dr. Mondi, thank you for everything that you've done over the years. We really appreciate your insight, your wisdom, and the time that you've taken out of your day to come up here. I know it's not always easy getting up to Smith Hill, especially in the winter time. We just want to thank you on and wish you best on your retirement and hopefully warmer days ahead.
So there's two of your former mates on the noon show. And we also want to present you with something special. It's a little plaque, a little token of our appreciation in recognition of your many years giving expert advice here on News Talk. 25 years you've been doing this with us.
That's amazing.
So this is on behalf of all of us. I want to just say it's been an honor and a pleasure. I knew you before I had the chance to anchor the noon because you took care of my cats. So I knew what an amazing gentleman you were, and then of course watching you on the noon show. But you've made my life so much more enjoyable doing the noon show, and so much great advice to all of our viewers. So a special thank you. And you promised you're going to come back and visit once in a while, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We do have some calls that would like to get through and probably wish you good luck in your retirement. And folks, he's been retired actually from practice for a couple of years, but now it's his chance to step back a little bit from TV, enjoy some more golf. Now you don't have to break up your afternoons, and you can golf a little bit longer when it's warmer, right?
Absolutely.
Any words of wisdom?
Well, it's been a wonderful journey. I remember from the beginning, I was a nervous wreck the first time I came up. Kevin Nunn was here. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, yeah. Now, those might remember it. Kevin Nunn was the anchor of the noon show back then, right?
And we had a live cameraman, and they were giving me these things and whatever. I had no clue what that was about. You know, I just sweating. But it's really been an enjoyable journey. You know, I think the most important thing in veterinary medicine is communication and education. You know, that was one of the things I really highlighted in my career, was trying to educate my clients proper pet care, what's required, et cetera. And you know, when you have good communication, no matter what field you're in, you're way ahead of the game. So it's been a pleasure, a real pleasure. Thank you so much for those tributes. I appreciate Don.
It's been our pleasure. Are you kidding me? So we do have calls, and I want to go with Joe first. Joe, go ahead. What's your question this noon? Joe, you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So listen, hey, Doc, you're great. Everything you've been doing and are doing is great. But anyway, here's my question. We got a little guy here, and he's into everything. So if I go to take a drink out of my water that he's been drinking out of, am I okay?
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Cat.
Well, yeah, most likely. I mean, there's very few things that they're going to be carrying unless they're ill. You know, orally they can transmit some things, but you know, you're better off not allowing that because, you know, even though we've been sold this bill of goods that our pets' mouths are clean and whatever, they're really not. They have a lot of bacteria, especially if they have a lot of plaque, et cetera. So I'd be a little careful on that. I'd drink out of your own glass if you possibly can.
Next up, I'm told we have a very special guest calling in. Caller, go ahead. What's your question this noon?
Hey, yeah, where have you been the last few Wednesdays around here? I've missed you.
Well, Dr. Abby has been doing a terrific job. I've watched her a few times, and she's really a lot more energetic, has a lot more knowledge than me, so you're going to be well off. But I've missed the place, and I'm going to miss it, you guys, all these great callers, and I'm not quite sure who I'm talking to, but
he might be someone that actually sat here next to you at one point.
That might be. It sounds like Vic.
You're right. There you go.
Oh, my God. Where are you these days?
I'm in Providence. Where are you? We're on the internet together at this moment.
Oh my God! So those
You
are
haven't
great
changed
days.
a bit.
Yeah, just a touch. A little whiter hair than I used to have, but still got all of it.
Yeah, well, that's a miracle for any guy these
Thank
days.
you.
You are one of my longest on-air working relationships.
Oh God!
14 years.
Really?
You were on the air.
Wow.
You and Dottie White.
Oh, right, I remember. Yes, of course, Dottie.
Go back a long time. We had some weird calls though over the years, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember a few of them. Right. We got the bird once. You and I.
Yes.
That was
We
before
did.
he had the delays, I think.
Yeah, I know. Well, we got a 5-second delay after that.
Right.
You know. And
Yeah,
now
we've
it's on
had-
football games. You know, what can you do? You know, it's out there. I
Yeah.
learned more about expressing anal glands on a dog
Many more than you needed to, right?
many more times.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do going forward?
Well, I've got a lot of hobbies, and I'm involved in our parish quite a bit, the church, and my wife keeps me busy, running her here and there, and we're going to spend a couple months now in the south so that we can enjoy some warm weather. I still ski on occasion, so I'm still pretty active. I like to work out in the yard and all
And
those.
golf.
And golf, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's great. Well, I wish you the best of
Well,
luck.
thank you so much. I really appreciate your call, and give my best to your lovely wife. And how many kids you have now?
We got 4.
God
The
bless
youngest
you.
one's 17.
Wow.
So keep you busy. But let me just close by saying, from first day to last, you were a class act to work with on the air.
Thank you so much, Vic.
It was
Thank you.
just a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you so much.
So,
Appreciate it.
best of luck.
Vic,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much for calling in. It's always good to hear your voice.
Yes.
All righty, take care, Jason.
Take
Yep.
care now.
Bye, Vic.
So we are out of time, but it's always good, and you're going to come back and visit. We were just talking in between that
Anytime you need
got
me.
some projects. All right.
Absolutely.
God bless you. Love you, Doc.
Thank you so much.
More news after the break.